Hey there, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what really happened. It stopped recording, so I just do, instead of trying to figure out how to edit this fucking thing, I just started a second video. So I'll just put the first one in, and then this will be part two. All right. So it looks like where I left you off is when I got this the C washer right here in place. You see that? Well, let me see how clear that is for you. It's right there, okay? I loosened this screw. I put the sear housing in, all right? I pushed down, which that screw gave it a little space, and I put that C washer in, and then I tightened up the screw. So this is what's gonna hold it in place now, all right? Then, on the trigger, there was the two springs. Remember, we talked about that earlier, right? So the one is for Glock parts and the other is for aftermarket. I don't know what the difference is like in how they're made, but I went with the silver one, right? So now, I can't wait to get a camera above so it shines down so you can see what I'm talking about here, right? So the spring, this is the one I used right here. They told me to take the trigger shoe, and there's a hole right in here. Okay? I'm going to take that, and I'm going to slide it in that hole, and then I'm going to seat it in place, just like that. All right, I'll show you one more time. Okay? The hole is right here. I'm going to slide it in, like that, and then seat it in place. All right? So now, once that spring is in, you're gonna take your trigger housing, you're gonna marry the two together, which it looks like it just slides over top, honestly. Like it doesn't go behind the connector, it just slides over top. Yeah, even looking at the picture, that's what it looks like. So, well, we'll find out if I'm wrong. If the trigger doesn't work, it means I'm wrong, right? I'm pretty sure. So anyway, okay? Boom, just like that. Now, you're gonna take your frame and you're gonna reinstall it. Make sure that spring doesn't fall out while you're trying to do this too. There we go. All right, it's in. We're gonna push down. Make sure it's all the way down. Trigger's all the way down. Just like that, okay? Now it tells you to reinstall your slide release. Boom. Just like that. And then to reinstall your locking block. All right, and that looks like it holds everything in place. Just like that. Okay? So, everything is just back in there. All right, tucked away nice. Now all you gotta do is put your pins back in. Now, I usually go from the left out the right, and then when I put them back in, I go in the right, out the left. Is that the proper thing to do? I have no fucking clue, but that's what I've been doing. An old wise man told me. I'm gonna push that in, and then make sure that's nice and flush. Boom. All right, and then we got the big one that we got to put in. Now with this one, you got to make sure you look through that hole and make sure everything's aligned. Okay, and this is going to be the same thing. When I take it out, I go from the left to the right. When I put it in, I go from the right to the left. I just kind of put that in there, jiggle it around. There you go. There we go. Use it like a slave pin. And then, there we go. Should just push right in now. Of course, it doesn't. Sultana. There we go. Let's try that one more time. I swear, everything's against me right now. There we go. It's through. Give it some room. Just like that. And then I'm just going to wiggle this. Give it a little tap with my hammer. Because I'm just getting annoyed. Let's see if the other side works any better for me. Just got to make sure they're all lined up. It's really not that hard. But when in doubt, hit it with a hammer. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's see here. What do we got going on? All right. Sultana, let's go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Put that on my block. Boom. Took all the fucking paint off my pin, but hey, finally got it the fuck in. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Dad, I didn't mean to swear like that. All right, there we go. So now we're gonna see if I did it right. Yeah, I think we did. Let's see, let's get the slide back on. Let's see what happens here. That went in nice and easy. Almost too easy. Oh, great. All right, I did something wrong. Because now I can't even get my slide to... No, it's definitely in right, I'll tell you that. It's a little embarrassing. Okay. All right, what's the problem here? We're gonna take some of the stuff back out. Ring is that has to get tucked. Yeah. Inside the slide stop lever.